Huh?
My friends already played it. They're up back the OG map.
Nice.
I'm
How'd you
about to
sleep?
go to Pleasant Park.
How'd you sleep last night?
Pretty good.
Good.
Bond's been having nice shit all the time. Bulls.
Good morning, Sim. How the hell are you today?
I want to take a rip. I don't know if that's a good idea because there's a driveway. Hospice.
Hospice is in your driveway?
Oh, what the fuck? They're taking. Nah, hold on.
Sinfernal Gaming is now live. Streaming Steel Rising, getting weird.
I wonder what just happened for Ashton. How are you?
But
What
it's
are you
not hospice, that's an ambulance
taking? Who?
my grandfather. I guess he's going to the hospital.
Is he conscious?
Talking to him.
Go ask what's going on. Go show genuine concern for your grandpa. Change the title of the stream. Bitch, why did you fucking do that, you fucking piece of shit? I hate you, Kick. Steel, don't fucking change back to Star Ocean. That's right, you're Steel Rising. Man, Kick is such a pain in the ass sometimes. You change the stream information of what the stream is called, and then right when you go to click OK, it reverts back to what was already there before you delete it and type something new. Like, literally, I deleted Star Ocean, typed in Steel Rising. As soon as I got and clicked OK, it fucking said Star Ocean, not Steel Rising. Stupid. It does it like every single time. It like refreshes itself. It's dumb.
Be home with hospice.
Huh?
Like, go to, like, in nursing home. He can't be home with hospice. We can't help him get up or use the bathroom.
Why?
Dad, he just realized he had 2 weeks ago and was perfectly fine. 2 weeks later, like they're saying, it was life.
Fuck that dude up. I'm doing pretty good, thanks for asking. Pussy ass robot.
Hey Sin. Much
Hey
love and light from
Lizzie,
Memphis.
much love and
I'm
light to
going
you
to get to see a
too.
cage fight tonight because my sister's BF is the DR for it.
Hey, that's hella cool, hyped as fuck. Let's go. I hope you have so much fun. That's exciting. Who's fighting?
I've never been to one, but we get to be on the floor and stuff.
That'll be so much fun. Ouch. Ow.
Give me some good news from your world today.
No news is good news. There is no news from my world today. I might be harvesting new plants, hanging new plants, checking to see the dryness level of some plants. I need to open up all these jars of this weed that's curing. Oh god, it's starting to smell so good.
New plants is exciting.
Look at all this weed. Oh, MS.
That looks so good.
It's so good.
Let's heal together.
Still showing it.
What?
She's still showing it.
Look, so here's a nug. You're a beautiful human iron goddess. Nice to see you. Welcome. I'm showing off my green right now.
I can't wait until we get to smoke together, huh?
I know, it's gonna be so awesome, Lizzie. We just gotta, when my channel gets 1,000 subs regularly, I'll be able to take my stream on the road and travel and smoke and game with all of you. It's gonna be so great. So great. You get you the bonus follow for being here in my channel. Let me drop some shout outs for this morning.
Are you shadow banned from TT again? I hardly ever see you organically.
Yeah. I'm shadow banned all the time on TikTok. I swear that TikTok made an algorithm to shadow ban me. After the 3 years of getting constant reported, I think they created a tool that makes sure I get suppressed. What are you guys playing today? What?
I didn't know the glass bowl piece on bongs get dirty.
TT is so weird. I barely ever see you on there, but then I just saw someone having sex like lol makes sense.
Right? No sense at all. I've never posted anything that should have been considered violatable. Like, literally. So, okay. Oh, it's not there on Twitch. I can't show you. But there's a TikTok page that, you know, right here above your junk, above your vagina or your penis, where your hair is, there's a person who pulls all the underwear right down or even past the vagina. And then he puts his hand right here and covers the crack of the pussy and shows all the hair right here and then shaves or cleans off and gets it all, changes the patterning of the hair. But it's literally showing this whole fucking segment of hair right here, and then hair removal right above the slit. They're just covering the slit.
2 months ago, but then your shadow banned. Okay, buddy.
Right. And that shit's got millions of views. That shit's okay to post on TikTok. Literally showing women's pussies being shaven. I just talked to you guys. Like, literally show some fucked up heinous shit on TikTok.
Yeah, I've seen that account.
It's crazy. I don't understand how that's allowed. Like, personally, I don't give a fuck. I don't have a problem. Everybody's got some pubes. Everybody's got a butt. You know? But the fact of the fact is that they act like they don't allow sexual content, and yet there's child pornography. There's actually people fucking. There's this one girl. She's
Trauma dumping, welcome.
this Asian girl. You know what she does? Every one of her videos is her pulling her panties down in a see-through dress.
Yeah, I don't care at all, but then you ban people that do nothing wrong.
Right. Like, sure, let people be people. People are going to be exposed to shit. It's it's the world we live in now. But that kind of content shouldn't be allowed there. Put it on Clapper. Put it on OnlyFans.
For like 2 weeks.
Every once in a while, I see breastfeeding on before he paid.
And it's literally nipples. Full breasts exposed. Sometimes their baby's not even feeding. It's just a breast out in front of the baby's face.
Can't you, like, literally type in breastfeeding and it lets you search it and shows you videos?
Yeah. You could type in breastfeeding and then you're going to find 1,000 videos with tits fully exposed. It's insane. Did it look like that guy saw me? Oh yeah, he sure as shit saw me, huh?
What's good, y'all?
What's good, Scope?
The that I saw was so wild. The account got banned, but it had like 500k views before.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, there is some terrible shit out there. Some terrible shit out there. Like, there's videos of grown-ass fucking people raping babies. It's
Tell me
sick.
about yourself.
It's so sick. We learned a lot about different things in my college course, Human Sexuality.
Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah. One of the worst videos I ever saw, it wasn't necessarily porn, but it was of a baby girl getting her pussy lips cut off and then raped with a stick with glass on it, and then the whole thing sewn shut. It's called a female circumcision, also known as female genital mutilation. I actually saw that whole video in graphic detail. So in Muslim countries like Somalia and stuff,
All of you guys are safe and have a good weekend.
you too, Lizzie, love and light. And I'm sorry that today's conversation has been a little dark. That sucks, you know. But fuck, we live in a world filled with darkness, and that's up to each of us to be the light. It's up to each of us to be the light.
But yeah, it's true.
And you can't be a light on that darkness unless we're shedding light on those dark things. And a part of that is discussion of these things. But like in Somalia, for instance, or a lot of Muslim countries, like 80% of Muslim nations do this still. To this day, in 2023, they take a girl when she's a baby or right when she hits puberty. Probably better off for the poor girl when she's a baby, because she'll forget. I mean, she'll know that it happened, but she won't remember the trauma that she experienced while it was happening. But the video that I saw, the mom and this dude held down this little 2-year-old baby girl. And the whole time the little baby girl is screaming, no, 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 and just tears pouring down her face. And this dude, between the little girl's legs, grabs her fucking labia majora, pulls it a little bit, takes this fucking piece of sharpened flint like chipped rock, and then cuts. And then throws the fucking meat to the side. And then grabs the other lip, and then cuts it off. And then throws it to the side. And the whole time the baby's just being held down like in pain, just screaming and fucking struggling. And tears. And then they fucking grab the inner lips and they slice those off with this fucking rock and flop those to the side. Then they take this, then where the clit is, they cut up and underneath it, and then they cut out the whole clitoris. And then they take this stick with glass glued on the end of it, and they stick it inside and twist it around like this. And the whole thing is just bloody and fucking, by this time the little girl's just laying there. Just tears pouring out of her eyes. Just laying there.
I wasn't aware at all.
And then they sew it up except for where her urethra is, so she can urinate. And they fucking seal it so that they do this to prove that the girl is a virgin when they marry her off. And they do this so that women don't enjoy sex and don't sleep around. That's what they do in 80% of Muslim nations in the world.
What the actual fuck what?
Yeah. They do it to prove that she's a pure woman and that she won't enjoy philanderous sex with other people. When her husband gets to tear that fucking skin open and be the only man inside of it, that makes him feel good. It's disgusting.
Monotheism is a system that needs to be destroyed.
Monotheism needs to fucking be destroyed.
Yeah, my grandmother on my...
It's disgusting. Sorry you walked into that, Mythical Meow. How are you doing? We were talking about some heinous shit this morning.
You are the cosmos experiencing itself as a human being. You are more powerful than you realize.
But hey, as we said, as Botrix tells everybody, all subject matter is open to discussion here. We were talking about TikTok. This conversation started with TikTok and me being shadow banned. And then people coming across child pornography, breastfeeding, pussy shavings, suicides on TikTok. It's so fucked. It's so disgusting. When I saw this video, I was... Oh, I know. They don't tell people about that. They don't tell people about this. You actually have to look it up. Look up FGM. Female genital mutilation. Also known as female circumcision. It is a horrific practice. When I was able to see this stuff, there was a lot more on the internet that's been scrubbed offline now. You can't find a lot of shit that was there when I was younger. Hell no, you don't. I learned about it in school, in college, in a course called Human Sexuality. Yep, they do. I was circumcised. I'm happy I was circumcised. I don't remember it being done. I like what it looks like. The girls like what it looks like. I like what it feels like. The girls like what it feels like. So, I like it. I've never heard a girl complain about smells or cheeses in an circumcised penis. But...
Yes. If you know about the Ronnie McNutt guy, the one who unalived on FB Live. He was my ex's friend and I met him several times.
Remember, Lizzie, when you type, try to keep it to a couple sentences, not full paragraphs, because the screen reader doesn't pick up on it all for some reason. And I miss out on some things, like just now, for instance. For some reason.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
No, don't be sorry. You just didn't know. So I missed out on the end of that after it said that you knew him for a while. Or saw him a few times. And it's partially my fault. Like, normally when I start stream, I have one device watching my Kick stream, one device watching my Twitch stream. You learn that in middle school. It's terrible, isn't it? Fucking terrible.
I just said it was jarring to see his S-word on TikTok.
Oh, yeah. One of the first live suicides I saw was that, like, 13-year-old girl on Facebook Live. where she was just crying in the camera at a park by herself. There were people and there were cars.
Your life matters.
She waited till it started to get dark,
Thanks for being here and
and then she tied a noose and hung herself. And she just sat there, and then in the background, after time goes by and it's really dark, and you hear her family screaming for her in the background, and they're just looking for her, and you hear them just looking for their dead daughter hanging in the tree. She's just rocking after she struggled for a bit.
The guest showed all the evidence of a 5-year-old trafficked by their own mother.
Yep. It's so sick. It's heartbreaking what goes on in the world these days. I mean, it's always gone on. I mean, ancient peoples did virgin and baby sacrifices constantly. That's not happening as prevalently as it was in every country of the world 10,000 years ago, 4,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago, 1,000 years ago.
Just as a question.
Literally, 1,000 years ago, in every country, every populace, there were mass virgin and baby sacrifices.
I vowed to my friend that if I ever found his rapist that I would murder them.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I burned one of my pedophiles' houses down. That is terrible what happened in New Zealand, and New Zealand doesn't usually suffer tragedies like that.
Good shit.
Very good shit. Very good shit, motherfucker. It was me, and there was like 5 other kids in this house, and I went into a back room and set this bitch on fire. And then after I set it on fire, some other people came to this place and kidnapped me from where my mom gave me to. My mom gave me to this pedophile for drugs. I was with this pedophile for about 6 months, moving from Wyoming into Montana, back into Wyoming, and being molested the whole time. Finally, we get to this one place where there's these other kids there, and I don't want them to get hurt too, so I burned the house down to bring, to stop the situation there. I did it in the back room so we can get out safely. But when this situation occurred, somebody else had heard where I was and showed up to this place and took me from there and then drove me to Utah and held me on this ranch where there were people shooting up heroin in their feet. This other guy used to take videos of me and this girl when we were kids, and they would make us do stuff together. And then from there, it was found out that I was taken, and I was put into a foster care system for a little while until they located my mother. And then they were going to put me in a group home because of my age, and I didn't want to be in a group home. They gave me the choice to be in a group home or go back to my mother.
Catch a break as a child.
And so I chose to go back to my mother because I knew that I was getting to an age where she couldn't hurt me anymore. And I stopped allowing her to do problematic things to me. In fact, she became scared of me. Rightfully so. The last time that she did anything after me, she came after me with a pair of scissors. And she came like screaming, charging at me, drunk and high on meth, and like literally ready to stab me to death. And when she came charging at me, I fucking went, boot! And she went flying across the fucking, through the kitchen into the fucking dining room table. And, like, was astounded that I did that to her. And then she tried to kill herself in the garage. But she tried to kill me with a fucking pair of scissors. She goes and sits in the garage with the doors closed and the car on. And I was letting her die. I've tried to let her die my whole fucking life. She's tried to kill herself my whole life. And I have tried to allow it to happen, but she's had other boyfriends and stuff in the situations that come in when it's going on, and they fucking save her, and then she gets mad at me for letting her be saved. And I never let her be saved. I tried to help her kill herself. I even gave her the means to do so on several occasions.
My mom threatens to kill herself.
My mom was not a good person, you guys. I experienced some horrific things when I grew up.
Dude, this is old Fortnite. What the fuck? No, it's like the old lobby and everything. I didn't expect it like this. And all
That's
the
what
old
they said,
guns.
old Fortnite.
It's the old guns
Why do
too.
you think people S-word on live streams?
Fucking regular assault rifle.
Do you understand that a lot? I'm sorry you didn't have a good mom. Why do I think people suicide on live stream? Attention. So, there's a song that says, "I'll kill myself now to make you all pay." That's the reason. To show the other people the pain that they had caused, what they had done to this person. They do it as a demonstration. Like, people need to learn to be more empathetic with one another, to find themselves in another person. And only then will we start being able to feel that connection with each other, with one another, with ourselves, when we can see ourselves. When I see me and you, when I see you and me, where I can put myself in a situation you've been in, where you could put yourself in a situation I've been in, and once you have that connection, then people can start feeling like they're not alone, like they're not left out. But everybody feels like no one can understand how they feel. No one can understand what they've gone through. No one can understand the things that they've been through. Nobody can understand them. And that just builds this separation. That's so awesome. I'm so happy you've got open and aware parents like that, Scope. That is great. That is great.
A lot of times you just need like a friend to talk to.
You do. And a lot of people don't even feel like they have that.
I'm so thankful to know you.
Oh, thank you, Lizzie. Thank you. I appreciate you saying so. And that's why on my Kick channel here, the thing says in it that I've been through a lot, and if my life experience can help you, please let it do so.
I like coming in.
Snowflake free, let's go! Let me drop a couple more shout-outs in here.
Majority has had bad parents.
It is.
What games do you play?
I'm in Pleasant Park.
But you know whose fault that is, right? That's monotheism's fault for brainwashing people into thinking they need to stay together when they hate each other because of the kids.
My parents were awful too, yeah. But nothing but bad.
Fucking amazing.
Like I mentioned the other day, that sure, my younger kids, because I left their moms, right? My youngest two children, when I left their mom, my youngest two children resent me now. And that sucks for them and for me. But I'm a sociopath, I can deal with it. It sucks that their mother was able to poison them against me. However, my perception is I would rather them resent me and be poisoned against me right now than me to have beaten their mother to death in front of them. What's the trade-off? Abandon the children or kill their mom? Right? So I think I did the right thing, the good thing. The good thing was to leave so I didn't kill their mom in front of them.
Yeah, you did.
Man, this is quite the conversation for this morning, isn't it, everybody?
Statistically, single fathers always do better than single mothers.
I would have done better, but because I had a baby with a stripper when I was young and owed child support in a state that arrests people for child support, I'd had a warrant for my arrest, and I couldn't file for my rights over my youngest children when I left that bitch. So that fucked me up quite bad. Ornery and mean. I know, as far as I understand, I know all of my children. But there is a potential that I have a couple more out there. Ornery and mean, love you, dude. What's good? Fuck. I thought I was gonna die there, everybody.
Damn, you've been raw dogging like that.
Yep. Fuck, dude, since I was a kid. Since I was... So... Everything is as good as it can be. And everything is perceptual. Like, even when you're... Like, even when I was incarcerated in the hole, right? I knew that I was gonna get out. I kept myself active. I read. I wrote. And you just got to try to stay positive. Try to have fun no matter where you are and anything you're doing. But that's a part of compartmentalization, which is something that people who have experienced a lot of traumas do. Alright, let's just box that little fucking bullshit piece over here so it's not affecting us for here. Oh no! Why'd you have to restart stream? What happened? Hi, Decker.
In great news, my roof log is in the distribution center and will be here in 2 days.
Hey, let's go. That's some great news, Scope. Great news. Root bark on the way. DMT. You got everything else you need. Your sodium hydroxide, your naphtha, your glass jars and measurement units and sucker syringe.
I've got it all.
Good.
And my own custom formula.
Nice.
I'll post it if it yields well. Your life matters. I love you infinitely. Thanks for being here and being yourself.
Landing at Tilted Towers. Haven't done this shit in 2 years.
Go, go!
Oh, and they brought back Porta Forts. So it's like the Porta Bunker, but it makes a ass fort one.
Oh, cool. Porta forts.
But they're all still sweating.
Where are we going? Seems like the right way. Bitch. Or does it not seem like the right way? This is where we started? Oh.
Y'all wanna know an instant dopamine method with our drugs?
Yeah. What?